Hi, welcome back to the Weeb Corner. Today I'm going to be doing a manga review on Kaiji Gambling Apocalypse Volume 2, which came out earlier last year, 2020. Volume 3, which is going to be the beginning of the Human Race Horse arc, I believe. Human Horse Race arc, I think that's what they called it. Let me just double check, that's going to look really bad. Yeah, the Human Horse Race arc. That's going to start with Volume 3, which is going to be coming out of March this year, I believe. This is the reprint by Denpa, and they have been reprinting the Kaiji series all in these big volume setups instead of the normal chapter setups like you see here with Kakegururi, where they're much smaller. But I think these are called chapters. But I don't know. I never got that cleared up for me. I'm gonna be confused on it for forever. And in this book, it starts off with Kaiji in his gamble with Gatami. And if Kaiji wins the gamble, then basically he and his team are going to have a total of 8 stars, which isn't enough for all of them. Kaiji is going to be 1 star short. And so he has to make a conscientious choice of gambling again or risking the auction. Yeah. And this mafia group, in the beginning of the story, this mafia group likes taking people from the underbellies of society, aka Kaiji, and putting them on this boat called the Espoir to gamble away their debt. And essentially, the game changes every year. This year they are playing restricted rock, paper, scissors, which plays like normal rock, paper, scissors, but you only get 12 cards. And that is 4 cards of each of the 3 suits. So you get 4 rock, 4 paper, and 4 scissors. And then they also get 3 stars. Now, if you lose a game, you give away a star. So if you start out with 3, you lose, you get 2. Self-explanatory. Same thing if you have 2 and you win 1, you get 3. So on and so forth. Now, the rule is that you need to use all 12 of your cards. And at the end, and if you use up all 12 of your cards, if you want to win, you need to have at least 3 stars on you. And if you don't have all 3 stars on you, then you are going to wait till the game is over and buy however many stars you need to have 3 stars. So that way you can get off of the boat with less debt than you had before. Though in reality, you're basically coming off with a shit ton more because of how the thing works. So yeah, essentially Kaiji and his team are basically screwed. So they're going to try and gamble and weasel their way back onto land. Because if you lose all of your stars but you still have cards left, that doesn't matter. You're going to be taken to the back and shit happens to you. Yeah. So the plot so far has been really good. It's really just a high and mostly in pretty straight up just straight gambling, and I love that. There isn't that much gambling anime or manga out there that is well known aside from that shithole Kakegururi and Rio Rainbow Gate. I'll talk about that in a different video. But yeah, the thing is, it's really, really good. And it's about 24 chapters, nearly another 500 pages. And with that, that's about $23. So that's a pretty good physical manga deal from your boy Sloppy. I like that, even though it's probably not the best deal you could be getting. And I believe Nobuyuki Fukimoto does both the art and the writing for Kaiji, which if he does, it's fucking phenomenal. I love it. Yeah, I have no reason to believe otherwise. The art is really good as well. It has a really distinct art style that's much different from other anime. Like with other anime, you get the really big eyes and like the little dot noses. Like here's an example Kill la Kill. You get the really big eyes and then a really tiny nose. But with Kaiji, it's kind of it's kind of the other way around a little bit. You basically you definitely see their noses, but their eyes are still like it's all proportional, and I really like that. It's kind of proportional to the face. Like nothing is too large for everything else. Of course, everything's oversized, but I think that's kind of the point. And I think that the way that it's drawn is done really nicely as well. Like if as I mentioned in the last review, if you've seen this kanji character floating around in some anime or manga, the Zawa character, it basically just means like some murmuring in the background, and I really like that because you can actually see it used here. It's not just shown at the as a front. I guess that'd be a decent word. Like you actually see it. You can actually see it in use here, and I think that's really neat. So yeah, I believe I would give volume 2. I don't think I gave volume 1 a rating for some reason. I'd give volume 2 a 3 out of 5 because it did leave me wanting more, but that's also making me wait for March to get volume 3, and then I'm gonna have to wait to see how long it's gonna take to get volume 4. Both will come out as they are released and when I receive them. So yeah, let me know if you liked the review or not. I'm kind of enjoying the whole shorter reviews that I'm doing now. I guess less than 15 minutes. That's my goal for most of these, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, let me know if you enjoyed the review, what other animes or manga, or I guess anime manga merchandise you would like to see me give my own personal like surface level review on. You can let me know in the comments below. Let me know if you liked this one. Yeah, that's it. Bye-bye.